The reason we say ICT Week, it is to highlight the importance of information and communication technologies to individuals, to citizens, ordinary citizens, to organizations and the government. Because our world has been transformed at a very fundamental level by this rapid evolution of information and communication technologies. And as I say, on many occasions, citizens who do not embrace the technology will find it more and more difficult to function in the society. Organizations that do not transform themselves to be relevant in this age of rapid technological innovation, they disappear, they become extinct. And governments that do not adapt their processes to take advantage of the technology, they become gridlocked, because our systems of government are based on processes that are 200 and 300 years old. Those processes have been optimized for a paper environment. But we are in the digital age, and information is transmitted, it's collected, and it's all electronic, it's all digital. And for a government to be using those systems that were optimized for paper and attempting to apply this to a digital environment, it cannot work. It will not work. Which brings us to the theme for ICT Week: 21st century government, enhancing connections, advancing progress. And this is why we feel very strongly for the last year or so, the thrust of the CTU's Secretariat has been 21st century government. Government that is fit for purpose in the 21st century. And I'd like to say that 21st century government isn't an innovation. It is merely an attempt to accelerate the adoption and catch up with what other countries are doing as a matter of course. And when we talk about 21st century government, we are speaking of citizen-centric, seamless governments that use information and communication technologies effectively to deliver services to its citizens, internally to the internal and external clients. And government efficiency is important if we're going to participate effectively in this global environment that is moving at a speed. You're talking about microseconds per, you have to be able to respond in kind. To expect that there's a transaction, a global transaction to be done, and you are there fiddling with paper, it can't work. And that is why we are so we are working to convincing governments that this is the way to go. It was great. It was really, even for me, very educational. And I would really like to thank the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis for hosting us so marvelously. It has been a tremendous success, but I might be biased. So that, but we, as far as I'm concerned, we have achieved all of our objectives. In some cases, they have been exceeded. Right? In some cases, we may need to rethink some things, but there's always room for improvement, and we're going to be aiming for that. But again, as I had said to you earlier, we have been to St. Kitts in the last 4 or 5 years, maybe about 6 times. Yes, with the roadshows, statutory meetings, and other interventions that we've been making here, we have been working with the government and supporting them on developing or doing the design for the government-wide area network that will support 21st century government. So it's been a great week. It's been a great week, and I'd like to thank the government. Minister Byron has been just absolutely, the Attorney General, Honorable Vincent Byron, he has been just a consummate host and been, really supporting us. We are very happy. I am very happy.